Hi guys, welcome to Butte Mountain Homestead. Today I'm going to fertilize the onions and the garlic and the citrus trees. I only have a couple hours before I have a meeting, so I had started to film a video yesterday and I ended up deleting it, but I'll just tell you about it just because we've never had this before. We've never had to deal with it before. And so it's not very pleasant, and I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but as you can see, there's a hen right back here, and you can tell she's very large breasted. She has what I believe is sour crop. It's basically their crop gets like a yeast infection, and they can't vomit on their own, so you basically have to tilt them upside down and massage the crop, which feels kind of like a squishy water balloon is the best way I can describe it. So we did that yesterday for about an hour total. You have to do it like in 60-second increments. Give them a break, tilt them over, massage it, and then the stuff comes out. And then I isolated her overnight to see if she would go to the bathroom, because of course over the night I can't tell, and she did. And then today I did it again, and then I been keeping their water cleaned in apple cider vinegar. I think she's had it for about a month, only because she was broody for about 3 weeks. And when I would go to move her, I would feel it, but I honestly have never really, I don't hold my chickens, so I don't know what they feel like when they're broody, when they puff up, what their body does. I mean, I've had chickens for, 15 years. So this is a new one on me, but there's everybody over there is getting ready to do a dirt bath. But anyway, so this weekend is supposed to be dry now for a while. So this weekend I'm going to completely gut their coop, put all new bedding down. I'm going to spray some colloidal silver, something copper, I'm not sure, I can't remember the name of it. And then put some oregano in there, some coop herbs. Hopefully I can get the nesting boxes Jean bought me last fall. I can get those put together and put up in there, and then just keep after her. I'm going to isolate her at nighttime. I should be isolating her all together, but she's had it for a month. So I just noticed her the other day because she finally came out from being broody, and I happened to see her walking, and I'm like, whoa, sister. She was, wow. And she's not a meat bird, so she's not supposed to be that large up front. So anyways, I did some further inspecting and some researching, watched a bazillion YouTube videos. I did talk to some friends I have on Instagram. They went through it and did some suggestions. So that's where we're at. But today I'm going to fertilize onions, garlic, the citrus trees, and I will show you the seedlings. I'm moving them out to the greenhouse during the day, just so they can get some natural sunlight, and that'll kind of help with the hardening off process. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. And kitties they just caught a mouse and ate it. I think they shared it between the two of them. They're something else, I tell you. So hoping to be able to get that brush taken down to the brush pile tonight, but I doubt it. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. And what I'm using for the fertilizer is there's her crate. I scrubbed it and then disinfected it, so I'm letting it air dry with the sun, and that'll help too. But so this is what I'm using to fertilize the onions. So it's 2 tablespoons per gallon, so that's a 2-gallon container. So I predict that'll be 2 gallons per side, and then I'll share 2 gallons between those two. So, and then I'll go in and get the citrus fertilizer, and then I think I might have time to get the blackberries planted on that trellis over there. That's what it was meant for, was blackberries. That's what we built it for. So I just need to, I'm gonna have to keep it pruned so it doesn't grow over the wood box there. But so, and then we're supposed to get some really warm temps next week, so I need to really get in here and weed eat, just because the other day, oop, I just dropped my stuff, the weeds have already grown. So maybe Friday I can get that weed eated. Okay, so we're in the greenhouse right now. So I've been just bringing the tomatoes out during the day. The peppers, they kind of want it hot all the time, and in the morning it's still a little too cool. So I'm just bringing out the tomatoes. Looks like we have full germination on that celebrity pack. Let's see, mostly minus one cell there and one tomato there on this celebrity pack. So we're doing good on the celebrities. The Amish paste, we are actually an extra one. So full germination here. The Abe Lincolns are full germination there. And then this Amish paste is, well, since there's an extra one here, there's just -2 here. So I'm okay with that. That's why I doubled up. So anyways, I'm pretty excited about that germination. Let's see, I'm going to turn you around real quick. It's a disaster in here because I've been sitting out here and been piddling. So I need to get the garden shed clean so I can put that stuff up. And oh goodness. But yeah, it's 88 in here right now. 88. And that says 78. So I don't know that it feels 88. It's warm, but there's the worm farm bin I was talking about. So actually I'm going to give these onions a drink of water while I'm out here. They are so haggard looking, but they'll grow. Once I stick them in the ground, they'll be fine. And my bird netting should be here this week, so then I can get those planted. Okay, so here I'm over where I'm going to plant the blackberries. I've decided I'm going to plant one there, and then I'm going to plant one here. I'm going to plant it kind of in the middle. It'll eventually take up that stump. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about the stumps right now. But, and then what I'll do is I'm going to do the T-post system like I'm going to do for the raspberries to keep it contained on the other side there where those African daisies are. Those will have to come out, but I'll worry about moving those by the time the blackberries get up there. So right now the ground's pretty workable. I did go get some chicken wire. We use chicken wire, the 3/4 inch chicken wire. It's, some people say yay, some people say nay. If we wouldn't have used chicken wire, we would have lost every one of our orchard trees because the gophers or the voles. And right where I'm wanting to plant one, there's a vole or a gopher mound. So I need to pull these weeds, which will be easy, but there's my water source. I am going to do 2 emitters so they get plenty of water. So I need to pull the weeds, move the rocks back, dig the hole, and then I'm going to use berry tone to plant them. And it's on the list. Blackberry right there. And then the varieties I got from a local nursery are these are the Triple Crown, I believe. Yeah, they are thornless. So it says deciduous fruit shrub produces large berries, perfect for eating fresh or in jam. All the normal blackberry stuff. It says plant in sun or partial sun. Well, we have full sun all the time, so that's all there is to it. So, prefers moist, well-drained soil. And then it says it grows 3 to 6 feet. So, oops, I just dropped it. Oh, there it is. Triple Crown Blackberry Thornless. Right there. These were recommended by Laura on Garden Answer. I do watch her. She's one of the first ones that I watch. There's all the goodies too. We're zone 9B, so we're perfect. I'm not worrying about planting them 3 or 4 feet apart. So, because one's going there and one's going over there, so that's what, 8 feet, close to 8 feet apart. And one's gonna go that way and one will go that way. That's in theory. The reason why I'm not planting one here, first of all, that stump is ridiculous, so I'll probably just plant zinnias there to cover it up. I'm going to put all that business back, but our septic is right there. Right there. See how it goes downhill? They had to dig down to get it. So really only thing can be planted on this hill is annuals. So yeah, I wish I could put the goats in here. That'd be amazing. I need to figure out how I can do that without them destroying the apple tree. But they could get all this growth. That's what we bought the darn things for. But yeah, the wood box is right here. But I think we'll be okay. So anyways, I'm going to get after that and then I'll show you when I'm done. Well, I just show you in stages. And of course I digress. So what I'm going to do with the chicken wire is I'm going to, at the bottom of the hole, or you know, this is going to be pretty close to being that whole root ball, is I am going to plant it to where the chicken wire will go to the top of the root ball. Yeah, they could go down there, but we'll see. I just don't want them coming over the top is my whole point. So I'm going to wrap it, and we've not lost any fruit trees. I need to stick up the fig. Look at it. It's leaning. Goodness gracious. But there is activity around every single tree, and they have just not been able to get in there. So thank heavens. And I think most of our trees are established now to where I don't think they could really get in there and kill them. The reason why we did that is the first year we did plant a fig. That was before any of that business was going on. We planted a fig tree out where, I think out where the groat structure is right now, or just kind of where the apricot is. And the gophers had girdled it and actually brought it down a foot into the ground. It was just literally like a twig sticking out of the ground. So we weren't going to spend hundreds of dollars and time and water on something that the goats were just going to eat, or the gophers were, or voles were just going to eat. So that's why we wrap them in chicken wire. It does break down. We don't use any stronger wire than that. So, and they can't get to them. So that's what we're using. I have the hole dug, and then I put one of these 1/2 gallon per hour emitters. There's already an emitter there, and nosy kitty. Angus, get out of there. Psst, psst, get out of there. The soil is full of worms. They're probably already went to the bottom. But yeah, you can kind of tell. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just going to get a handful of berry tone put in there, and then looks like the blackberries are starting to get some leaves on it. So pretty exciting stuff. And then I'll just make sure that this water system is set to where it'll get plenty of water. So I'm going to switch it this year, and I'll explain that in another video. But all of this in here is going to get watered a different way, different drip system than being on this system over here. So he's playing with a rock. Good gravy. So anyways, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Probably not, but I'm going to give it a go. Luckily these are, hold on, not working. Okay. This looks like it has a really good root system, so I'm just going to probably do it, probably the stake out front, I guess. I don't know, because I want it to lean to where I can weed it up through the trellis here. So, and it looks like it's high right now, but it'll be ground level by the time I'm done, so it'll be fine. Nosy kitties. Oh goodness. Okay, so I ended up having to go grab some soil out of the what was left in that compost pile, because trying to get this up was just not having it. And I noticed that there was a small pocket down underneath where the chicken wire was, so I wanted to make sure that that didn't create an air pocket under all that. So I had to get down and tuck in, and kind of pushed it down pretty good in there. So anyways, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna get it a good drink of water, and then I'm gonna just get some rocks moved back into place, because this was all covered with rocks. So that's what I'll do, and the dirt will end up going down in between the rocks, and I'll take the tags off later. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, that I'm getting them in the ground. So about ready to do for my meeting, so I'll have to do the other one when I get back. But I will show you when I'm all done. Actually, I just realized I have a few minutes and it's not going to take me very long. So, what I am noticing though, but I'm not seeing, is that there are worm castings in there, which is awesome because this ground hasn't been touched underneath the weed barrier for 4 years. That's when this fence got put up. Actually, this month, 4 years this month. So, that's really exciting to see the worm castings in there. I'm not digging too hard in there, but I am going to mix in some of that compost just because we have it. So, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get the chicken wire put in there. I'm going to put some emitters on there, the berry tone, and then get the tree in. So I'm going to kind of hurry through this, but it's pretty much the same process. And today is the, oh gosh, 17th or 18th of February. So that's when at the time I have to do it. I'm not sure if by the signs it's the right time, but it's the time I have to do it, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, it's all in. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, guys. I'm sure it's long enough, but if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments and I'll get back to you as best I can. Make sure they're of, good questions. I mean, if they're about the products or anything like that, then, by all means, or, positive, uplifting request. But, yeah, just, if it's anything other than that, just keep it to yourself. Okay, guys? So, Kitty are going to see if they can help. But, so, please remember to always be kind and do what makes you happy. Thanks, guys. Bye.